have to see if that all goes according to your plan, like you said. Definitely makes sense. They start off with a nice burrow strike right off the bat. Crit taking a lot of damage here. That tag team, you know, it's doing work, but it's still going to be the first blood.
The miss
and they didn't get crit. Oh, and it looks like they're going in for a little bit more here. VGod having to be a bit careful. Tips are out. Rax putting out a little bit more
abilities when there's like 3-4 heroes that grouped around. Maybe Keeper of the Light is a better one with the Illuminate, but other than that, like, this is one of the best one. I'm a little worried about the Scourge McDuck in this matchup. I'm not sure how much farm he's gonna be able to get, like the double slow coming out from Viper once they get to level 2. This TB, I mean, we talked about how carry-to-carry matchup is good for TB, but I'm worried how he's gonna get there. Like, he might be forced out of the lane very early on.
I mean, this is one of the heroes, though, that typically in the past, it's okay if they end up having to, you know, force them out of the lane, but they will end up following, right? We'll just continue to try to disrupt all of that farming. Overload taking so much damage here. It's going to be all right, but definitely going to be burning through that regen.
Oh, Jarek's top lane needs to be very careful. Also, because Shikuchi is now 15-second cooldown ability level 1 instead of the previous 12, so you can't use that aggressively. So far, they did a very good job getting level 2. They didn't get zoned out on the top lane at all. Sankin got level 2, and now they start playing a bit more aggressive.
Now talk to me about the, you know, we've been seeing a lot of this Death Prophet. It's been getting picked up fairly early in a lot of these games. You know, how much of an advantage is it going to give them having this particular hero because she is so versatile with what she does?
Like the silence, the value coming up from the silence is going to be big, and also pairing up Death Prophet with DB, allowing you to go in and either take Roshan early on or take the towers is going to be pretty big. So Kits will be able to pick up the Water Rune on bottom lane, and yeah, against this matchup you need to max out the Crypt Swarm instead of going for the Spirit Siphon, because Puck is very elusive, and Puck was also off to a really good start. He got the first blood money.
It definitely feels like we've got a lot of kind of, I don't want to say an adjustment coming out from EG, but some of those more comfortable picks, right? Like, because Crit's very well known. Ooh, sitting a little bit low up there on the top lane with Arteezy. But, you know, the Ovid Puck, obviously, you know, one of those heroes that definitely he shines on, Crit's Tusk and whatnot. Seeing a lot of kind of these more comfortable picks.
Oh yeah, they definitely look deep inside the bag, like check what's good, like what they had really, they wanted to play something that they know how to play. Like coming into this matchup, they probably thought this is gonna be an easy one, but the cut, they played amazing. The way, the aggressiveness, like the map reading was top tier. And yeah, this Scourge McDuck in a lot of trouble.
Ooh, right under his own tower too, that feels real bad.
What's gonna happen is he's gonna come to bottom lane, die one more time, and then go to jungle.
Okay, all right. Overload trying the best that he can to try to just get off those spells, realizing he is eventually falling. But trying to be as value used it, but
this is good. This is really good for Scourge McDuck because he was getting some solo levels, because once Tusk leaves, he knows that he doesn't have to worry about the Viper solo killing him, so well, let's see. Let's see. He's inside. He's very dead.
Well, no tag team needed.
I thought he's gonna TP like straight away.
And I see Overloam is got the Nightmare out over on Jarek. He's just gonna try to buy a bit more time, but these plinks coming in from Ovid should be able to clean up over onto the Bane. I'm gonna go for the Exorcism play over onto Ovid. They don't have anything to cancel out the TP. Do they have the damage? Yes, they do.
That was
and they
barely got that kill. And this is big, because they're now gonna take the tier 1 tower.
Continue to put that pressure on the mid lane. They do have a couple heroes, though, from EG over by it. They don't want to give it away freely. 8 does have to be careful. Jarex and Nightfall are here, and they have a sentry ward. And this Burrow strike forward, tries to buy himself some more time, get underneath the tower. Looks like he's going to be all right, unless they go for a deep dive. It feels like they're going to go for it, though. Aid not looking healthy, doesn't really have that many stick charges, so will fall as VGod hides off to the side. Oh, hello. And we're only level 4 on VGod, so this is not looking good for him.
Yeah, it's the same thing when you tried to kill Huskar when, like, before he had the magic resistance on his passive. He still has it in this patch as well, but, like, you show up as, like, this is just gonna be Urn of Shadows. I'll hold that thought.
Yeah, hold that thought for just 1 second. Again, they have these sentries in place, but the response coming in now. This is still not looking great for Sand King. He's broken. He's got too much Nether Toxin all over him, so they'll end up losing Jerax, but they'll lose aid. So there's not going to be that epicenter available. Overloam looking at any potential grabs he could get here, but
Tier 1 tower, which is gonna open up another area of the map. Still a bit worried for them, because AM still free farming.
Kit's going for that exorcism right away. They're gonna try to channel up with the epicenter. Can they get enough damage down? Overload holding on to the side. They managed to go take down Abed. They'll lose aid. There's gonna be the Nightmare tossed out over here onto the Weaver. Scourge joining into the fight here. They get the silence off. They need a little bit more damage, and they don't quite have it. So Jerax gonna be allowed to live this time around as Nightfall starts stacking up that poison attack. But that is a Blink Dagger now completed for aid on the Sand King. Smoke play over here on the side of Cut. Jerax placing his body very forward. Overloam though, he was trying to just get some time to himself underneath that tier 1, but will end up falling from the aggression. But as I say this, Abed also sitting very low. That's another kill. Very nice stacking of these disabled.
That's big. And they know the EXO is down, so they are seeking for a fight right now.
Yeah, look at this. Kit's just kind of dancing around a little bit. Does have the Yules available. Silence followed up here with the Sand King and the FB to do a lot of damage. Not quite enough though to take down Nightfall as they get the Dream Coil down. Crit looking for the opening, but they have a lot of damage. They're all just taking a bath in the middle of this Nether Toxin. Crit somehow still alive. Eventually will fall. Aid already going down. They've got a bit of the hunt down. We do have RTC joining into the fight. He'll get the kill. As they'll chase after Overloam. They got the kill on top of that. They still have the vision. Abed though, is he going to be able to survive? Is they going to be able to do it? No, they finally close the gap on him, but they'll get the kill on B-God to boot.
It was a good attempt from the Cut there, because Sand King was already
Have not been able to crack the middle tower completely. God, look at that. Oh, the immediate follow-up. Are they going to be able to burst down? Nah, looks like at the last second, yes, they'll be able to get Jerax. B-God, though, and aid will fall. Overloam will be the next one. They go and they use the exorcism. BKB getting popped over onto Nightfall. They use Mana Void over onto Kits. Kits having to back off a little bit. It's a pretty big one for EG, the fact that they popped the Exo and didn't really get much done with it.
Yeah, only Jerax died.
Not willing to give it up without a fight. Again, the Exo is down, though. They have to be careful. See Nightfall trying to chip away over here at the tower. They can't quite get that denial off, so it is going to eventually fall. A little bit of a Nightmare tossed off over onto Nightfall. Again, he's tanky, though. You have to be careful of that. They'll turn their attention over onto Crit.
Silent.
And over on the back lines, Jerax, he will be the first one to fall. The epicenter getting dropped, and they also dropped the Dream Coil. Have to be careful, though, with that Nether Toxin. Yules coming into play. Buy just a little bit more time, but they have too much damage. Aid will be the next one to fall. Crit, it will fall as well as Abed keeps trying to dance around, poking and prodding over here at Kits. But Nightfall is getting chased after by Scourge over on the back lines. They do have to be careful. They've got the Spirit Sight and Silence. They'll get the kill on Scourge. As the rest of the team, they continue to chase. They want this kill on the Death Prophet. They're cutting her off. She gets the Crypt Swarm, but it's not going to be enough here. Overloam getting into position here. Gets the Silence. They turn it back around. They get the kill on Abed. B-God now getting clicked down. And there's a little bit of a sleepy time here for TZ. Yeah, look at Abed. His positioning here. Aid wandering by the spot to see the illusory orb, but the rest of EG over on the low ground. Jerax trying to get a little bit more information. The double damage is activated over on RTZ. They have to be very, very careful. Abed looking for the opening. Gets the silence up over onto Overloam. He's going to fall. And on the back line, they get the kill onto Jerax. Follow up here with the Yules into the air. Trying to buy some more time here. The Sand King, though, is not looking too healthy as they'll end up losing. Kits over here on the side. And this is looking like a very dead B-God to boot.
On this available once again, he got caught in the previous fight. There was like no real follow-up. There was no snowball save.
Ooh.
And look at our TZ with the
poking. Yeah, there it is. There's the sheep stick coming in hot. Burrow strike is nice, but not going to be able to quite do enough as Kits and Overloam have already fallen. Now Sand King running for his life. They have that Dream Coil over onto the back lines. Abed gets the kill on B-God, and they have the BKB already popped over onto Scourge, but they're going to end up losing Crit 8 to the next one to fall. Multiple buybacks coming out from the Cut. Abed plinks away over here at this one illusion. Another silence getting thrown out. They have to be very careful. Very careful indeed with that Hex coming out. They know Overloam is one of those lockdowns. B-God will fall. Overloam next to go. Buyback coming up for Death Prophet.
Oh, TG dropping low.
They get the kill over onto AM though is the question, as he is silenced, but they need more lockdown. They need to be able to hold him into place, and they don't have it. Aeon just will get popped now over on Abed. So send back a couple more of these illusions.
They just needed one extra stun, one extra silence.
How close is that? Pretty important here. Oh, the stun up over onto Jerax. Okay, they'll take down the Weaver, but they already have the Aegis online now for Arteezy. So he's going to blink forward. Start chasing after Kits here. They'll throw out one of the illusions. And see over the back line. Oh no, Kits is already just blown up. They'll get A2. The buybacks now coming out from the puck. He wants to be a part of this, but Scourge is going to be able to teleport away with that BKB. This is going to be very difficult for them. They're not with some of these big team fight ultis that are very important. B-God also, this is not looking good. He's also down.
Pinged a lot, but no one wants to use it.
Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
The damage is being dealt over to the tower. You just don't have enough bodies here. Plus that Hex coming out over onto Scourge. That's going to be a walrus punch up at the air. Will just evaporate. Scourge is down. The buyback though, not willing to give this up without a fight, but this Ancient is just crumbling. And they'll put off a little bit more damage over to us, but it doesn't matter. At that point, it was just a GG. As evil geniuses will bite back with the Fury.
They didn't want to GG out.